When you picture an angel, you might imagine something comforting, a figure with white robes, glowing wings, and a gentle smile. But what if that image is misleading? What if one of the most revered and recognized angels in religious history isn't comforting at all, but absolutely terrifying? Today, we're diving deep into why Archangel Gabriel, often seen as a divine messenger, is actually one of the most fearsome celestial beings in existence. To understand this, we need to step away from popular media portrayals and instead examine the true historical and spiritual profile of Gabriel. He isn't your average winged figure playing a harp. Gabriel is a high-ranking archangel with responsibilities so immense that his appearance often signals the beginning of chaos, transformation, and divine reckoning. His very presence is said to evoke fear, awe, and surrender, not peace or reassurance. Gabriel plays a crucial role across multiple major religions. In Christianity, Judaism, and Islam, he is the chosen messenger of God, tasked with delivering messages of profound importance. But what makes Gabriel especially terrifying isn't just the messages he brings. It's what those messages mean. They're never trivial. Gabriel doesn't show up to comfort you in your sleep. He appears when something world-altering is about to happen. In Judeo-Christian tradition, Gabriel is known for delivering messages that shake people to their core. Think about this. When Gabriel appears, he often tells people that their lives, their nations, or the very world they know is about to change forever. And he doesn't ask for permission. He speaks with divine authority. He doesn't negotiate. He tells you what will happen. That's terrifying in itself, the complete loss of control. One of Gabriel's most famous roles is announcing the birth of Jesus. While that might sound joyous, imagine being a young woman visited by a glowing, otherworldly being who tells you you're about to give birth to a divine child. No matter how noble the task, that encounter would be nothing short of terrifying. The shock, the power, the implications, all of it would overwhelm even the strongest human being. But Gabriel's appearances aren't always about birth or hope. In earlier stories, he's sent to deliver warnings and interpret divine visions of war, destruction, and suffering. When people saw Gabriel, they often fell to the ground, overwhelmed not just by his appearance, but by the unbearable weight of what he came to say. He represents a reality that people are rarely ready for, one that strips away comfort and forces confrontation with a higher truth. In many stories, Gabriel is not described as soft or angelic in the modern sense, but as a towering figure radiating energy and intensity. His mere presence is enough to paralyze someone with fear. Witnesses are described as being physically overwhelmed, trembling, collapsing, or completely speechless. It's not hard to imagine why. You're not just facing a supernatural being. You're standing before an entity that embodies the raw power of the divine. Now let's look at Islamic tradition, where Gabriel is known as Jibril. His role here is even more immense. He is the angel of revelation, the one who delivered the Quran to the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ over a span of 23 years. But Gabriel didn't just whisper a few verses. He appeared in overwhelming full-form grandeur. According to accounts, his form filled the entire sky. He had 600 wings. His presence wasn't just powerful, it was almost unbearable for a human to witness. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ was reportedly shaken to his core during these early encounters, even though he was chosen by God. Gabriel doesn't appear to comfort, he appears to command. He initiates change, disrupts reality, and demands obedience. His revelations require life-altering transformations, often at great personal cost. When Gabriel appears in Islamic tradition, it is not peaceful. It is monumental and consuming. He doesn't just speak. His voice reverberates with truth so potent it's almost crushing. Another reason Gabriel is feared is that he often heralds judgment. In many Christian traditions, Gabriel is associated with the end times. He is believed to be the one who will sound the trumpet that signals the final judgment of mankind. While some traditions give this role to other angels, Gabriel is widely seen as the one who triggers divine closure, the end of human history as we know it. That idea alone makes him terrifying. Gabriel may not just deliver messages, he may deliver the message, the one that ends it all. And let's not forget that Gabriel is not a free agent. He doesn't act on his own. He is a perfect servant of divine will, meaning when he arrives, it's because the highest cosmic authority has sent him. And if God is delivering a message through Gabriel, you know it's serious. It's not a suggestion, it's a declaration. That kind of finality is deeply intimidating to people who live in a world of uncertainty and choice. Gabriel is also feared because of his role in prophecy. He doesn't just tell people what's happening, he reveals what's coming, and it's rarely good. Prophecies delivered by Gabriel often involve destruction, trials, or the unraveling of empires. They force people to reckon with truths that are difficult to accept, and there is no escaping them. Once Gabriel speaks, your fate is set in motion. You can't unhear it, you can't hide from it. Another layer to Gabriel's terrifying nature lies in his detachment. He doesn't express emotion like a human would. There is no sorrow in his message, no comfort in his delivery. He is cold, focused, and absolute, like a cosmic machine executing divine protocol. That lack of emotional connection makes him even more frightening. Humans seek empathy, understanding, but Gabriel offers none. He simply reveals. He delivers the truth, and truth, especially divine truth, is often unbearable. Let's also consider the psychological aspect of Gabriel's appearances. When people describe encountering him, they speak of being overwhelmed mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. It's not just fear, it's existential terror. A confrontation with Gabriel means confronting the reality of a higher dimension, of forces far beyond human control or understanding. It's a reminder that there is an unseen order that operates regardless of human desire or effort. And that realization alone can unravel the strongest minds. In mystic and esoteric traditions, Gabriel is also seen as the gatekeeper between worlds, the boundary between heaven and earth, spirit and matter. He is the one who delivers divine messages across that threshold, making him a kind of spiritual border patrol. This symbolic role enhances his fear factor. He doesn't belong to our world. He comes from a place where rules are different, logic is inverted, and time doesn't flow in a straight line. His very nature is alien to us. Even in modern culture, Gabriel often appears as a complex figure. In movies and literature, he's portrayed as both awe-inspiring and deeply unsettling. He might be helpful, but he's never quite safe. And that's the core of his terrifying nature. He is divine, yes, but he's not on our side, he's on God's side. And divine will doesn't always align with human comfort. Gabriel, therefore, represents a force that is both majestic and merciless. He doesn't harm, but he changes. And change, especially when it's divinely enforced, is terrifying. Whether it's the announcement of a divine child, the end of days, or the unveiling of prophecy, Gabriel shows up when life as you know it is about to end, or begin again under entirely new terms. So why is Archangel Gabriel so terrifying? Because he's not here to soothe you. He's not here to coddle or reassure. He's here to upend, to reveal, and to command. He embodies truth, the kind that disrupts, transforms, and demands a response. In a world where we're used to gentle angels and comforting visions, Gabriel is a blazing reminder that not all divine beings come bearing peace. Some come bearing purpose, unstoppable, inescapable, and absolute. If this deep dive into the powerful and terrifying presence of Archangel Gabriel fascinated you, Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a moment of our spiritual and mythological explorations. Have a question or a theory about Gabriel or other angels? Drop it in the comments below. Let's keep the mystery alive together.